For every child who has been told no due to their bleeding disorder, for every patient wondering when his next dose of life-saving clotting factor will be, for every family who has plans derailed by hemophilia, for all of us overcoming the impossible, this mountain is for you. I'm Chris Bombardier and I just summited Mount Everest. Everest has this it's a special mountain, you know. It's the highest mountain in the world. There's so much history that is involved with the mountain. I've been dreaming about climbing it for so many years. To actually say that you're gonna climb it, I don't think it felt real until we were actually standing at base camp, looking at the mountain, looking at the ice fall. So I have a severe hemophilia B, which is a genetic bleeding disorder. Basically, my body doesn't produce a protein called factor IX that helps your blood clot. So that can lead to a lot of internal bleeding in muscles and joints and stuff if not treated. Treatment is through IV medication, so that's never fun, and you still get breakthrough bleeding. And then on the mountain, I treated more often. I did it about every 3 or 4 days on Everest, just because it's such a grueling trip and a hard trip that I wanted to be more protected while I climb. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been, and the most scary place I've ever been. You know, you're going over these ladders and you can see down into crevasses that you can't actually see the bottom of, and you're walking along and there's this huge ice rack that looks like it's gonna tip over on you. And I actually sat down right before the South Summit and I was like, I can't do it. I think that's too much. The Sherpa I was climbing with, named Tashi, he came up to me and he said, "You can make it." He's like, "You're here for a mission, you're here for a reason, you have a purpose, you can do this." He's like, "We'll do it together." We started going, traversing towards the summit, and all of a sudden I saw my guide Ryan and the rest of our team standing, and I turned to Tashi and I said, "Is that the summit?" And he said, "Yes, that's the summit." And I just gave him the biggest hug and I started crying, and I want people to realize that there's a lot of excuses you can make in your life to not chase your dreams. Whether it's hemophilia or it's something else, if you believe in it, you can actually make it happen, which is pretty cool. She got to come to base camp with me, but being separate for 40 some days was really tough. She's my support network, she supports me through everything. So finally to be able to see her and give her a hug and celebrate the summit together for the first time, and what we did, was pretty amazing. The second best moment of the whole trip. I want people to realize that there's a lot of excuses you can make in your life to not chase your dreams. Whether it's hemophilia or it's something else, it's, "Oh, I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have the money to do this." There's always a way to figure out how to chase your dreams. And so far, I've climbed 6 of the 7 summits, so the next goal is to go to Antarctica and finish the 7 summits and climb Mount Vinson, so the highest peak on Antarctica. And hopefully we'll do that in December, so that's the next goal.